Okay, well, I'm just going to do some testing here. Let's iron. Got a steam iron here. Takes a while to get going. Test. Test! I wonder if the auto gain is working fine. It looks kind of low to me. Let's try it. Bump it. Test. Test. Test, 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 test. Wow. That seems really high, plus 12. But otherwise, I don't see how it would get... Boom! Yeah, that's better. You can probably hear the iron going. And should be good, right? Should be good. I'm just gonna stand right back here. Hopefully you can still hear me. Can't see myself. I'm back here. I can just about see the VU indicator. So let's do some ironing. It's loud, isn't it? I usually put it on like a ridiculously high setting like cotton. Max. It's not hot. Why is it not hot? I'm not sure what's going on here. Oh dear. I don't know why it's doing that. Oh dear. Help! Mom! It just leaked water everywhere there. It's not going too well, this thing. Fail blog. Thank you. So initially it was on a disk scale program, and I guess it was bellowing out water because of it. Strange. It's especially annoying because in the southwest you don't need to descale because the water is soft. Steam's working nicely now. Very nicely. I wonder if I can set auto gain. How do I do that? Auto gain. Back. I have no idea how to adjust the settings here. Do I have to hold down or something? Turned it off. Just turned it off accidentally. Screen locked. Screen unlocked. Receiver settings, transmitter settings, low cut gain, yeah. I don't kind of want it to be auto. Please be auto gain. Adaptive gain, yes. Automatic. Doesn't seem to be automatic. I can't select it. But why? Why can't I select you? Why can't I select automatic? Okay, let's continue with my mission. Another thing that's really annoying is this thing gets into a bit of a tiz. I'm not too sure how to even unravel it. Maybe that way. So the gain wise, I don't know what to make out of this. I'm always worried about messing up the gain. Kind of wanted to automatically do onboarding. Hopefully it does an onboard Float 32 recording. That would be nice. I mean, with the steam iron, it's so much easier. So much easier with a steam iron. Oh dear. Did I mess up my camera? Hopefully not. And I'm back. I'm back. Test. Boom! On the floor. Hey, it was plus 12 just now. Although I'm adjusting it to be plus 12 again. Whatever. Maybe I'll do, what do you call it? Compressor on Final Cut Pro, and then you won't do anything. I mean, getting audio right on video is just an art form, isn't it? It's an absolute bloody art form. I took these trousers to London and inevitably get creased. I can see that they're actually dirty, but I like to rewear clothes before washing them. You see they got a little bit muddy here. Just a little bit muddy. The shirt I'm wearing is the good one. This one's my older one. So I've got two shirts that are exactly the same, but one has a collar which is gone. And that's the trouble with these sort of shirts that I wear, is that they feel great, but the way that they die on you is that the collar gets really worn, and then they just break, and then you have to buy a new one. Maybe there's a way of like taking off the collar and putting on a new one. Does anyone know? But essentially I'm just having to replace them. Yeah, one annoying thing about these button-down shirts is that these buttons for the collar are usually quite gnarly. At least for my fingers they are. This blue one has collar stiffeners. Plus 12, it does seem a bit obscene, plus 12. But it looks right on the gain. Kind of gonna miss my Holy Land microphone because it was just so, the gain was pretty good out the box. I mean, it was just easy. My first experience of using this, I was hoping that Bluetooth would just work. But it doesn't. Only certain apps support it, sadly. And sticking in this large USB adapter on the bottom of my iPhone is not a great experience. Don't want to do that. That's the blue shirt. Here's the worn stripy shirt. Let's give you a different angle. This one also has these weird stains that I never managed to get out. You know, I never used to iron my shirts. Well, at least myself. Until, well, I started buying shirts like these. I always remember my friend Richard Brooke. He told me, like, I think the initial way I was ironing was just like, I would do the back and then I would do the sides. He says, just start from one side. Just start from one side. He was like looking at me like as if it was the most obvious thing. Just start from one side. And sort of move the shirt around from one side to the next, as I'm trying to demonstrate here. I'm not a very good ironer, but I get the job done. So like at this point, then I switch the sleeve. I don't bother to unbutton it because I kind of need the shape. Then once the sleeve is done, then I go back to the last segment, which is this part. Oh, I really like the pocket. Pockets are great. Unfortunately, Charles Thurett, who I usually buy my shirts from, has kind of stopped doing pockets. I love pockets. I love pockets. Actually, maybe the plus 12 is a bit much. It's really because I mounted it over here. I should probably mount it a little bit closer to my throat. And then, last but not least, I usually try to do the top here. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. And let me change the I'm gonna put this on my collar now. This might sound, it does sound a bit loud, doesn't it? It's right on my collar. Okay, this might be a bit too high heat. When I smell a burning smell, I know it's definitely too hot. Okay, I'm going to be a renegade and start with the top here. Actually, this fabric feels quite thin, but it feels great on the skin. guys a bit too close there. Let's put you back a bit. Oh yeah, I'm reminded that there's always like a weird stain on each of my shirts. Don't know how I got it. Okay, I think that's done. That's done. So I've got 4 shirts and 1 pair of trousers. That should serve me the week quite easily. And let's get a thumbnail for this iron. That's the iron. That's the view. And I get a picture of myself. An extreme ironing. Please like the video. What do you think of the sound? Comments below. Oh. Almost forgot to turn this off.